Hopping and hello. Sorry about that. My inner doge came out and I couldn't. He's not trained, so I gotta let him roam, gotta let him do what dog gotta do. Hello, it's me, Jomsty. I'm here to play a good time with you, my sweeties. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay. Uh, tonight we play spooky game called Saw for the PlayStation 3. I'm fucking you crazy, mate. Ooh. Hi. Hello, Singly. What's up, honey? What up? How you doing, girl? What up? Girl, how are you doing? Lady, what is up? Slay, queen. What's that mean again? Let me go. Wait, let me make sure I didn't say anything rude. What does slay mean? Slay! Kill a person or animal in a violent way. Slay, queen! Oh boy. To kill a person. What is the meaning of slay girl? Slay emerged as a fashion colloquialism in the 19th century as a way to describe a person who was dressed to kill. In that context, slaying began to take on a sexual undertones as in I look so good I slayed her. Oh, about that. Been releasing the bad vibes into the world by listening to music. Nice to hear it. You gonna post some of that music into the music room on the Discord? Or is it private music? Is it, I don't want to share the kind of weird shit I listen to kind of music. I posted one. Let me go take a look. I do have that section of my server muted. As well as bot room and fart and poop. Lincoln Park. It's fucking Lincoln Park. God fucking damn it. It's also Catatona. Jesus. Like songs, 42 songs, Lincoln Park. That the inner goth/emo. Wait. I'm saying, Gelly, you said you were a goth or an emo once, correct? Can you tell me what the difference is? I am uncultured swine, I must know. Where does it matter? Which one's which? Also, welcome back everyone to Saw 2. Oh boy, I think the soup made me tired. But hopefully I get through this. Either way, I'm glad that, I want to play a game. I'm glad you're able to, kind of help heal yourself in a way. You know what I mean? Wait, 21, 55, 37. Yeah. You want to load this one. I believe goth is like a dress sense. Dark, gloomy. Emo is more like a feeling. Musically, being kind of depressed low. Gotcha. So which one would you say you are? Are you looking like a goth, or are you more of feeling like an emo? Like this beeping sound. Very, very fun. I love the beeps. They go beep, 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 beep. Did I already stick my arm in here? Yeah. Okay, off we go. I think I got a thing for this. Maybe? Yep, there we go. Oh shit, it's already another trap. Oh my god. What a trap.
Hello, Henry. When you were promoted to chief of police, you vowed to rid the streets of drug abuse. But like any politician, you have become part of the problem instead of the solution. You have defiled the oath you made to protect the public. Now, usually when an officer of the law falls as low as you, they take their own life. They eat the gun. Allow me to help you with that.
That doesn't make any sense.
Series of lights that must be switched off. But be careful. Each click brings the gun closer to firing. Switch off all the lights on each panel, or it's lights out. Detective Tapp shot himself because he couldn't see the light.
Bro, you don't gotta be
This
like
is your
that.
chance to see the light by turning them off. Live or die, Henry.
Dude, this is stupid. This is dumb. Do I have to turn off the lights? Oh, this is bad. Oh boy. Oh fuck, he's gonna die, bro. Dude's gonna be dead soon. It's all my fucking fault, bro. Oh, I was never good at these, ever. Oh, and now it's adding fucking vertical. I'm a sort of emo raver. I'm emotionally depressive like rock music, but I love dance music too. But as a teen, I had a emo aesthetic. Dark makeup, fringe hanging in my face, dark clothes. Gotcha. It seems like, at least with some of the recent photos you posted about you going to, like, out to drink with your gal pals. It seems like you have a much more...
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
What is it? What would you call it?
What the dog doing?
No, not what the dog doing. No, not what the dog doing.
What the dog doing?
You have a much more open personality or something like
What
that.
the dog doing?
I don't know what to call it. Alvin, please be respectful. This guy's about to fucking die. Come on. This guy's dead. I don't know anything about this. This is literally... I'm literally just spamming shit now because I have no idea how to do this. Does this work? Does this work? See? He's just gonna die. See? That ain't my fault. You see, and then I walk away and go, oh, what the hell, bro? Anyways, yeah. Either way, I'm glad you're able to, you know, let the music take over. Just don't let it get you too low. Too low, too co. Hey, bro, don't worry. I learned how to do lights. Don't worry, brah. Look at that. Oh, and then I gotta do the shit like this. See, those are easy. That's this. How would a man do this? I guess like that. There you go.
Okay, that was close. Michael, you have to get the rest out. He said you have to go down that elevator alone.
Fuck that. We're getting out of here.
Bird up.
No, wait, it's story. I'm trying to
Kill
listen.
them all.
Fine. Fine. Which way are you going?
I'm supposed to head towards the entrance. I'll try to find some help.
Yeah, go get some fucking
I'll see you
help,
on the other
bitch.
side. Don't get yourself killed, okay?
Okay. Oh, his animation stopped. You saw that, right? It stopped before you got to the fucking point. Oh, there you go. There you go, everyone. Our first save. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, baby. Yeah, why you gotta knock shit over? Come on, bro. Live or die. Make your decision now.
The truth is often concealed in darkness.
Oh, I have to wear the suit.
In front of you holds a light that will aid in your game, but be warned. If you stray from the path, the vest will make sure you do not get very far.
Dude, what the fuck is this? A spinal fucking shotgun?
Okay. I'll play it your way.
Hello? I can't see anything. I'm sorry.
Yo, Ux Enax just joined the flesh pile.
Thank you. Loan Xanax. Is that correct? I'd read your name, but there's a fat black cat who wants in my lap. So now I gotta make some room for this little pussy cat. 1 second. Hi. Hello. Welcome. How's it going? Well, I've always had a sort of bubbly personality, but I've always suffered from depression and anxiety too. When I was a teen, it was the trend to be emo. My friends were emo. Now I'm a bit all over the place. Sometimes I'm bright and colorful. Sometimes I'm all in black. Lol. I think, that makes sense. People have differing kind of opinions. Or not opinions, but different moods towards different things and all that. Well, you can't just be all... Oh, shit! Oh, I'm gonna die! You can't just be all of one emotion, It's not as movies present it.
Before you are two obstacles, water and
As long as you enjoy who you are.
electricity. The combination is deadly. Drain the pool and shut off the electricity, and you might be able to save this woman's life.
Who is that woman? Help! I'm trapped!
Okay, I'm here to help you.
How's
I
it
just
going,
need to find a
Lowen?
way in, okay?
Or should I call you Xanax? I had a bubbly personality once, but then it sat in the fridge for too long and went flat. Sorry to hear that. I guess Halvin would be, closest person to relate to with emo stuff. Or dark and broody stuff, at least. I've kind of always been bright and chipper. A little bit too much of a optimistic person. Oh.
That's far enough. Don't hurt yourself.
I wish I could hear.
You still don't realize what I'm doing, do you?
I've been getting that a lot lately.
Defiant, like your father. Oh, I would have liked to have known. Did you know about my son? I think he would have been like me.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Just because your kid got hit in the stomach.
I'll never know.
Kramer, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Justice. And that's what I'm giving him.
Okay, bye. Bye. Okay. Sorry. Most people think I'm really, like, happy, but if you know me and I open up to you, then you know I'm pretty depressed and struggling. I think you should definitely seek out some kind of, medication if possible, if you're not already on one. I know it's not the true answer, and neither is, therapy, but it's certainly helpful. I don't think there's ever a way to get rid of depression or anxiety or any other mental issues. I think you carry that stuff for life. There's only just making it more manageable, you know? The emos at my school were on drugs and had knives. Up here in Canada, we call them skids. Had a couple threaten me with them knives. Shit. Ha ha ha. Not emo, no. More like metalhead. I think emos up here in Canada might be different from the ones in the States. Hard drugs, knives, and being the town bicycle is like the skid staple. uh, that's not really how they are here. It's more of just very depressed people who, like, cut themselves and, you know, throw bottles at people. And then they also might be different in Wales, where Charlie is. Missing something? Oh yeah, the big generator. That's what I was missing. Can I get a hypodermic needle so I can get rid of this fucking annoying sound? Hey, bad news. I think I'm dead. I was not on drugs, nor did I have knives, lol. I just liked rock music, dark clothes, and makeup, lol. I'm already on medication, lol. I've been on it for 12 years and therapy never really helped me. Plus, it's too expensive. Truth! While the skids are depressed and cut themselves, and they throw bottles too. But they also really like heroin and cutting other people too. Emos up here are bat crap insane. It kind of sounds like they're just drug addicts. You know, doesn't even really sound like they're emos anymore. They're just drug addicts. Also, it's a shame that medication isn't helping as much as it could. Sometimes the best thing to do is to just imagine the stuff that happened to you never did. Yeah, that's what I do, baby. Whoa! I have a bit of a tragic past. But, well, then again, here's the other caveat to it, is that, you know, being a male, having a little ding-dong between my legs, you know, I was basically told, hey, you don't get to have emotions. So, that that might be another thing to consider, I suppose. So what's this puzzle about? Because there's a hacksaw and then there's nothing. What the fuck is this? God fucking damn it. I wish I didn't have a fucking... At least the, Legend of Zelda was like... You know, at least its death sound effect is a lot nicer. It's like, oh! Oh no! Am I missing something? Oh. They were anything you'd expect from an emo, just with crack pipes in their backpacks. I mean, I think the emos here were just people on the outskirts of society. They just had an aesthetic, the music to match. I don't know so much now. It's been years since I was in school. Gotcha. Two 15-year-old girls in my school that were both preggies. They were both emo. Used to see them pushing a baby stroller to class. My old hometown was white trash as heck. That's complete bollocks. That's what leads men to suicide. Men are absolutely allowed to feel and should be allowed to express it without the shame and stigma. Right? You'd wish that, but it's pretty tough. Living in society where, you know, a good amount of the time, it's like, oh, bro! Bro, are you? I will say, it's gotten a lot better. It used to be way worse. I remember my uncle being, like, the fucking worst. Be like, he's one of those people who was like, oh, yeah, bro, you gotta like cars and trucks.
Dirty laundry.
You don't like football, what do you like? But I think it's pretty clear he was just, you know, pushed into that lifestyle himself by someone else. Thank fucking God I can finally walk around with the beep, beep, beep. But yeah, it's tough. I think I bottled up a whole lot of stuff that happened to me. That's probably why I'm emotionally ignorant, you know? Actually, I'm very empathetic, and, you know, I'm very good. I helped my mom get through her depression, or at least, you know, stabilize it. But, yeah. Not so much for me. Oh! I still got all that trauma. Ugh. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Give me some of that trauma, baby. That's okay. I've slowly sorted it out to where I am slowly becoming less of a freak. Let me go see what I've been missing out on with the reading. Ooh. Also, these high school emos were back in like 2007. I graduated in 2010. Nice. I've had a difficult life and my circumstances aren't too good, so it can be difficult to overcome. Though the people who know about it say it's phenomenal I'm still alive and have done as much as I have done with my life. So there's that. Well, I'm sorry to hear whatever happened to you. You know, I'm sure it's something that is very tough to talk about as well. Since mine is also tough to talk about without being like, oh boy, here I go, right back down memory lane. Can't wait. So there's that. Basically, in Canada, not all drug addicts are emos, but all emos are drug addicts. And another name we have for them is skids. You Canadians have a lot of weird little things. First you call your money toonies or loonies. Now this sounds like generational trauma. Yeah, basically. It's, you know, he wanted to be a tough guy, or I think it was more of just him growing up hard on the streets with the rest of his family. He had to kind of be the macho man to protect everyone and all that, but now he's like stuck in that mindset and he can't really alter from it because it's like ingrained, you know? Basically, in Canada, not all drug addicts. Here's the definition. In Canada, skid came to be applied to a young person belonging to a subculture characterized by dark, unkept clothing, long hair, rebellious behavior, and drug taking, and was widely used in the early 1990s. Growing up back on the streets did my time, took my chances. But I believe in overcoming that. Treating people better than you were treated yourself. I think, I don't ever plan to have children. At least not, biologically, since I believe my bloodline is pretty fucked up, And I don't think I don't think a lot of people are willing to admit that, but, there's a lot of disease and disgust, the family bloodline, at least for mine. So, I don't plan to biologically continue it, but if I ever did have children, I'd want to, I'd have a little bit of both. Like, a little bit of lenience, as well as a little bit of, restriction. I don't think I got a whole lot of both. I got a lot of lenience with only a few restrictions. Seth Baxter. ID came back on a victim. Name is Seth Baxter. He was identified on the spot, in fact. Every cop in the department knew this scumbag. He killed Hoffman's sister. Got away with 5 years on a technicality. Looks like Jigsaw did us a favor for once. Jigsaw's devices are getting bigger, more technical. He built a giant pendulum this time, the blade of which slashed open Baxter's gut. His hands were also crushed in what looks like two mechanical vices. I'm not sure how this one is supposed to work yet. Hoffman isn't taking the news well, and I guess I can understand why. He has to avoid the crime scene, so I put him out to knock on doors. So I remembered that. That was a good trap.
Bird up!
Bird up! Traumas and emos. Bird up, bro! Am I right or am I right? Yeah, life sucks. But I try to make the best out of it.
That key, surrounded,
Then again, I'm not like, most people.
is the only way forward. Let's see if you can take the heat.
I don't really work. I don't really have debts, all that. I'm not really out on the street. My hand out. Oh, fuck, bro. Come on. Why would he do this to the guy's kid? Like, the guy's kid didn't even do anything. What? Yeah, my circumstances are really the kind that I wouldn't talk about in a stream because it's heavy shit, right? And it's kind of like, it's also very tough to expose yourself in such a public setting, to become very vulnerable to people openly and all that. It's like mine. I probably wouldn't discuss it with anyone. Mostly because I'm a little bitch. And I don't like feeling vulnerable. It makes me feel sad. No. I'll just probably bottle up my emotions until I kill myself one day. Nah, I'm too cool to kill myself. TBH, not gonna lie, probably won't kill myself. Just not my kind of thing, Not my kind of deal. It feels good to talk like this, though. At least acknowledge that there is something. Wow, we a handmade picklock. Wow. will talk about sometimes, but in places where I feel safe. On a stream is very public, lol. Yeah. I'd probably talk about what happened to me, but I don't know. It's not like something I don't mind sharing with people. It's not really something I imagine most people would want to hear. Like, oh yeah, cool dude. It's like, I don't know about that. Wait, so how does this work then? It's a straight line, so it has to course through here. That goes that way. The fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. Didn't know that's how you do things. Alright. Oh, yeah. Wilhelm scream. Thanks a lot. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Why it beep? Why it go beep? Yeah, whenever I tell people, it's like, well, shit. That sucks. And awkwardness. I actually had a boyfriend tell me not to tell him shit because it made him too sad, lol. And you know, it's fair. It's like, some people just aren't prepared for that kind of heavy stuff, you know? They don't know how to comfort that person. Because it's like, well, you know, the stuff that you went through was so tragic, I don't even imagine how I could possibly help with it, you know? Some people just aren't emotionally available as well, you know? And for me, that's perfectly fine. Because it's like, you know, that's just how people are. That's how my mom was, you know? She wasn't very emotionally available, and that as well is probably because of the way she grew up with her brother and sister, you know, and all the stuff they had to go through. They didn't really have time to have emotions when you're surviving on the streets and all that. And, you know, it's generally a bummer of a time to most people. I don't mind listening to people, though. Even if I don't really have the best answer. It's weird. I only recently learned that, like, I watch fucking YouTube shorts and all that, because I'm too lazy to download TikTok, and plus it pretty much makes my phone lag like fuck. Anyways, and they had this one thing as like, ladies, what's something you want guys to know that they don't know? And they're all like, I don't know, most of them were like, oh yeah, by the way, you know, just when people want to tell you something doesn't mean you always have to fix it. Sometimes people just want to vent. That's like something new to me, because it's like, I want to fix shit. I want to be like, yo, this is what you gotta do. Is that my fucking father? Is that David Tapp? Interrogation. Sing and I interrogated Gordon earlier this afternoon. Guy is definitely missing some bolts. I have pretty good instincts for these things. I brought in Amanda Young to recount her story in front of him, behind the two-way, of course. Told Singh to observe him, see if there was any recognition, guilt, anything that would give him away. Singh said he seemed genuinely horrified, but I'm not so sure. He's hiding something from us. Could be his alibi. One of his students named Carla Song. She said Gordon was helping her setting IVs on patients in her rounds on the night in question. It's not too crazy to think that the family man is stepping outside his marriage with a student, is it? Ooh, someone's cheating. Ugh. I guess I was irritated because I was like, well, if it makes you sad, how the hell do you think I feel? Yeah, my mom's very emotionally unavailable. Yeah. I had to basically be the emotion cushion for my mom and be like, you know, let's talk about your depression, how it makes you feel. You know, kept her stable. But yeah, I don't blame people if they don't want to talk about it. As much as it sucks, because it's like, man, I'd really appreciate being able to talk with someone. 5 plus 2 is 7. Number 7. Easy as pie, baby. Then again, I did cheese that. Didn't really have to try hard with that one. Okay. I typically only open up if I've been drinking, but then I regret it. You're right. You know, I don't think you should regret it either.
The pump is too heavy to carry. Use the elevator to bring it down.
I gotta fucking bring elevator down. I think people should be able to express their emotions without having... Ah, fucking bitch! Sorry. Without having to fucking feel bad about it. I don't think people should feel bad about opening up, and I don't think they should feel bad if people don't want to listen to them. Emotions are tough for some people. Most people never, ever get to organize the feelings and understand, you know, what kind of person they are. Sometimes they just live life forever being confused about the ways they feel. Why am I all the way? Stop! Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry. Hello? Oh no, it's a gun. Oh. Two 2130. International nautical flags. Man, I can't wait to do a puzzle that involves fucking flags. Oh wow, it's blue polka dots. It's okay. I guess we're going with what's that? That be 5? That's 5. And blue polka dots. That's 2. 5, 2. 5, 2, 3. Right? Hello, little boy. I'm gonna come in there and snatch you up. 5, 2, 3. Oh shit, I'm so fucking smart. Oh, I think sometimes with what you said, it really depends on your situation. Some people will want to just vent, and some people will want solutions. True. I think it's just tough to hold back wanting to give solutions. You know? Also, you're also welcome to talk to me. I've been told I'm pretty good at listening. Same here. We both were, or at least I was training to become a therapist. I suppose you got all the way through. Son of a bitch. You always have that over me. I can always say, oh, I was training to become one. Meanwhile, you'll be like, oh, I am one. She. That makes me jealous. Hack job. First negative press about the investigation was shot out today by some hack writer named Oswald McGillicuddy. He left a message asking to confirm details of his story. I was too busy tracking leads to call him back. Like all reporters, he doesn't know anything about the real police work. His article focused mostly on our forensics, how we must be missing DNA or hair fibers or some shit. That there are so many crime scenes at this point, we must be screwing up. That's not how forensics works. This isn't a TV show. Our crime scenes are full of all sorts of garbage, hairs that come in from the wind or the soles of shoes, discarded food wrappers washed through storm drains, layers of grime, animal feces, and so on. Processing all possible DNA in a crime scene would take years, not to mention a fortune. I'm going to get that asshole McGillicuddy fired. I'm gonna get him fucking fired. I think sometimes I inappropriately open up and it's caused issues. Like I made someone so sad they left a party. I don't know. Oh boy. Oh. Oh boy, oh boy. I think it's like, you know, that could be an issue. Especially if you carry such deep sadness with you. It's like, you know, you can't really help it. Can't really help but, you know, express that out to some people. But they, you know, they got their own trauma they gotta deal with. 1, 3, 2. So, hand, knife, skull. Hand, knife, skull. What the fuck is this? Oh, fuck. It's one of these again, my favorite kind of shit that makes me want to puke. Now I gotta go look at the other. Which is 1... So, snake, skull, knife. Snake. Skull. Knife. Perfect! They didn't really know me, but I was just drunk and oversharing. Right. I get you. My mom used to make fun of my training. She would say, "How could you be a psychologist when you're so fucked up?" And I'd just be like, "Because it means I have a unique level of understanding. I understand what people are feeling." Yeah. I think that's what most people don't, like, understand about that. Is that, you know, it may be seen as like, how could you help someone else if you're unable to help yourself? But, you know, it also gives you a little bit of understanding into someone's situation, you know? It's like a fucking athlete, you know? You wouldn't be all like, oh, well, you know, you haven't ever done any kind of athletic skills. We'll let you teach these people, you know. You hire people who have a deep understanding or, you know, training within that. You know what I mean? It's why I was wanting to become a child psychologist. Because that's where I would have shown. Shown? Is that what it's called? Shine? Shown? Yeah, I need that hypodermic needle. Bro, please. Thank you. Over here. There's a hole in the wall. Hey, who the fuck are you? I don't like that. That was like a G-man type of thing going on. Following Amanda. I had Detective Hoffman follow Amanda Young home after she was released this morning. Station doc said she's going to go. Just a little shaken up. The DA isn't going to press charges for the whole disemboweling element. He's been through enough. Hoffman's report is pretty uneventful. Young got cleaned up at her shithole apartment, went down to the International District, and looked like she was trying to score some drugs from a blonde with tattoos. The blonde happens to be an informant named Sarah Blalock. She was very cooperative. Gotcha. I'm good at looking at situations from many angles when it isn't to do with myself. It's just I'm too close to myself to get clarity and perspective, but someone else I can see things from different angles. I think many psychologists have their own psychologist because they have the same problem. You need to be relatively objective, and it's hard not to subjective when it's yourself. Yeah. It's like, you know. Oh, fuck. Don't tell me I had to remember what the order was. Oh, it's 4 fucking things. I can't remember that shit. I think everyone has their own issues. To think that, you know, psychologists are just like some kind of Superman is a little ridiculous, you know? Hand, knife, skull, snake. Hand. Knife. Skull. Snake. Epic. Yeah. Situations are pretty easy when it's, Wait, I didn't open the door back there. Oh. Situations are easier when you're looking at it from the outside. But when you're inside it, then it's like you can't see very clearly. It's like a storm, in a sense. You can pick it apart and analyze it from the outside, but once you're in it, it's kind of hard to see clearly because everything's flying around your head. Oh, 876. I like this. This is actually a semi-spooky game. Very scary. Did I really just do all that for a puzzle piece? How the fuck do I get out of here? Please, please. Oh, there you go. I think traumas suck ass. I hate having trauma. It's not as cool as the kids said it was gonna be. I don't like how it's idolized now. I think that's probably the most fucked thing. It's not that people are, you know, shaking their asses on fucking TikTok or anything like that. I think the real issue is the fucking, you know, the idolization of psychos or people who have trauma. That's how that one Talisa girl was. She's like, I like giving my characters and my friends trauma. It's like, I don't know. This kind of makes me a little sick. Oh, am I not allowed to push it further? She. I have a lot of empathy and emotional intelligence to be a therapist if I wanted to be. It is something I have thought about. Is there anything that, you know, feels like it's stopping you from fulfilling that? I read once that no one dies a virgin. Life fucks us all, and it's true, lol. That sucks. Life is a piece of shit when you look at it. But I say, keep whistling. There's this one Monty Python song that I love. It's I think it's called Always Look on the Bright Side of Death or something. It's a very cheery song. It's like, life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a joke. Something else. I don't know. It's a good song. I suggest listening to it. The information we got from Blalock was good. She said that Amanda Young came to her looking for Cecil. Blalock thought she was referring to Cecil Adams, so we sent out an APB, to bring him in. Nothing so far. The landlord of his apartment said he had not been in a while. A search of Cecil Adams' apartment revealed the usual attic paraphernalia and detritus. Yeah, detritus. Ugh. With one exception, there was a brand new spiral notebook with only a few entries attached. According to the entries, Cecil and Amanda Young were in real trouble. Uh-oh. She. Hypodermic needle. Oh shit, it's one of these boys. Again. Ah, you fucking bitch! Bro, I was stuck on the fucking thing. There you go. Even Willow screamed.
Hello, Patrick. When you were a small child, your father used to cut you with knives as a sadistic gesture of intimacy. Rather than break the cycle of violence, you've escalated to carving up strangers who do no more than greet you. Detective Tapp said during your trial that you were sudden movement. Try to keep still, Patrick.
So essentially, he wasn't even like trying to cure that guy. He was just like, oh yeah, this guy's perfect. He loves to fucking try to cut people. I'll just put him in my little game. I think as a therapist, a lot of it's remaining objective, and I think that would be more personal, which would be seen as unprofessional. And also the weight of people's traumas every day would weigh on me. And that's true. I suppose you have to be mentally and emotionally there. You know? You're like, okay, you were diddled by your father, and your mother cuts you with a knife every night. Let's talk about that. I imagine it's so fucking hard to be like a child psychologist or therapist. Like, that's gotta be one of the worst things. I think a therapist. I think I keep getting my fucking things mixed up. There's psychiatrist. What's the other one? It also starts with a psy. Psychiatrist. Don't know what the other one is, but I think it's therapist. That's what I'm looking for, right? Therapy is where people actually talk about the stuff. Psychiatry is where people talk about it, but essentially are there to judge whether or not to give you medication, right? Psychiatrists provide medication. Yeah, that's what I thought. Therapist, that's what I was training to be. Child therapist. Psychiatrists, they have it easy. They just say, oh, you got chemical imbalance, here you go.
Chilling. White male, mid to late 30s, obsession with human biology, checks all the boxes for a typical serial killer profile. We got his work address. I'm waiting on Singh to get back from forensics, and we're gonna pick him up for questioning.
Yeah, I definitely think, like, you know, especially if you're living in kind of a difficult situation currently, that would be hard to be there for your patients. This is like, well, shit, how am I supposed to cure you if I'm already having a bad time? Bro, how am I supposed to cure you if I'm also kind of fucked up right now? Clinical psychologist help provide a profile to the psychiatrist. There we go. Psychologist versus psychiatrist. So, psychiatrist is medical, you know, medicines and all that. What are psychologists? Are psychologists like pro therapists? Like, they're the real deal. They're the big boys. Therapists are like, you know, kind of good, but could be better. And then the psychologists are like top of the line or something, right? Psychologists can only really provide interventions that don't include medication. So what's that mean then? Is this a fucking code? The fuck would I get a code from? Oh, I guess down here. Hey Google, what's the difference between a psychologist and a therapist?
On the website allpsychologyschools.com, they say, psychologists can do research, which is a very important contribution academically and clinically to the profession. A therapist is a broader umbrella term for professionals who are trained and often licensed to provide a variety of treatments and rehabilitation for people.
So psychologists are more like, you know, they're scientists. They're like, hey, we're gonna test and see if pouring milk on this person who has a milk phobia will cure them or not. Oh boy. So they can help treat anxiety in the absence of medication by giving you exercises to practice. Gotcha. So it's kind of like, what is it? It's kind of like therapists are for the emotional sense. Psychologists are for like the biological sense. And then psychologists are the biological, and psychiatrists are for like the mental. Cecil's journal entry 1. If you're reading this, you're a cop, or I owe you money, or something. Whatever, you're here and I'm probably dead. Man, I'm scared. We screwed up bad, real bad. You gotta stop that bitch. She killed me. You got it? Fuck. There are footprints. Oy, oh boy, that's a dead person right there. Oh boy. I like the whole glow in the dark shit. And that's a lot of death right in this room. That's a bit scary. I like this whole glow in the dark, you know, kind of stuff, though. It's very neat, very, very neat. Saw, rope, axe. So let's find the saw person first. So saw is right there. And what's their thing? 8. This person's the rope. 1. This is a 5, I think, right? 815. I got to run over here. 815. Yeah, baby. It really depends on what field you are in. Like forensic psychologists provide rationales for why someone may have committed a crime and appear in court. Educational psychologists are in school, trying to diagnose and manage conditions or behavior that children display in schools. Gotcha. I suppose that's what, like, they all are, correct? Like, psychologists as well as therapists. I believe psychiatrists are the only ones where it's like, yeah, these people will always be providing medication. So I think that's like their #1 thing, isn't it? Like their whole deal is, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. Let me ask you this, Sangeli, because you're a smart one. Would you say that most issues with people are from childhood trauma? Right? Oh shit. There goes the pump.
Pool drained. Now to kill the juice.
Lady, I'm trying my best.
Hold on, alright?
Brah, please.
Hurry the fuck up out there!
Shut up! I'm working on it!
Jeez, okay. Michael, calm down. Hey, no, you stop. Shut the fuck up. Or are you saying, or are you agreeing that she should stop? Get me the fuck out of here! Like, lady, come on. Living my best fucking life. No, you. Okay, let's see how it is. Welcome, Hitaru. How you do? What up? Oh. Oh, I thought it was going down. I was like, whoa, whoa.
What the dog doing?
I don't know what it's doing. It really depends on what field you go into, but a therapist is a type of psychologist. A clinical one. And psychiatrist deals with primarily mental health conditions. Schizophrenia, ADHD, depression, anxiety. Yeah, chemical imbalances, right? I think it is a complex interaction of genetic and environment. Research shows this too. People can be genetically predisposed to things and it reacts with the environment they are in or it doesn't. Gotcha. I just was considering that, like, you know, most people seem to be, you know, it seems like the nurture is the issue. Parents treating their children in a certain way makes them a certain way.
We have to eliminate him, you understand? He knows too much. But all he's done is help us. Why would we— Shut up and listen, idiot! Those files his dad put together could put us in prison. Alright? And you know what they do to cops in prison.
Alright, whatever you say, boss. I'll find the kid.
But then again, I guess, you know, there is the cases where it's like, nature plus nurture, not necessarily one or the other. It's an interaction of both. That is true. I just feel like it's a lot more nurture.
My special mixtape will get you going.
I especially think it's nurture. But I guess it is kind of even on, Stop! Yeah, that one did stop. It's very, you know, nurture versus nature kind of stuff. It should be nurture and nature instead of versus. At least that's what the books I paid lots of money for say. Haha. I don't get to... I remember renting books. Because they were that expensive. I was like, I ain't fucking paying like $200 for a fucking book. I ain't keeping that shit. Sorry. Hitaru, draw a smiley face for me, thank you. Oh boy. 938. That easy. It's just that easy. It's just that easy, bro. Is this the door? Wait, where's the door? If it ain't 938, I swear to God. Would you suggest any good books that are about like psychiatrist stuff? Let me go look at the one that I've been kind of off and on reading. Let's see. I may have illegally sucked it down. The psychology book, Big Ideas Simply Explained. I went with The Four Temperaments of Personality by Galen. And then there's a reasoning soul in this machine. It's got a lot of concepts in it. The neurotic carries a feeling. Truth can be tolerated only if you discover it yourself. Fritz Perls. Only good people get depressed. Dorothy Rowe. Turn on, tune in, drop out. Timothy Leary. These are all just the titles of chapters. There's a lot of concepts. Anything that grows has a ground plan. People who do crazy things are not necessarily crazy. Anyways. That's a fun read so far. Then I got another thing about psychology. Well, the disciplines argue with one another, but it's generally agreed that the most comprehensive models that explain mental, for example, are interactions of genetics and the environment. I guess that makes sense. I guess I never really learned much about the genetic side of stuff. Like, you know, you can't genetically just be an asshole, right? Why am I drawing a smiley? Because I want to see it? Or did I have to fucking... Tape recorder, pills, camera. Tape recorder, pills, camera. Wait, what? This ain't supposed to be the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be all the way at tape recorder. Dislike. Okay. Tape recorder. Pills. Camera. Pills. Okay. That's why I fucked up. So tape recorder, pills, camera, pills. Okay. Tape recorder. Pills. The camera. Pills. No, what the fuck? It was changing. You saw that, right? No, can't stop. Won't stop. Pills. Camera. Shut the fuck up! Oh, I have a lot of psychological books, but they were mostly recommended for my degree. Okay. Okay, so here's an example of study for you. Schizophrenia in twins. I won't use the complicated terms, but 100% identical twins. Raised in separate environments, so in foster families and not together. Incident rates were 1% of the general population have schizophrenia. Now, I may get some of these wrong. Gotcha. So there is genetics, is what I'm understanding. It's not all just black and white. Reverse, damn you. What do you mean reverse? What are you talking about? I requested it. Where? I didn't request no fucking reverse. If I can tab out of the fucking game, please. Reverse, reverse. Oh shit, you did. Hey Google, set a 5-minute timer.
5 minutes, starting now.
What was the last thing I stepped on? Okay. Tape recorder. Pills. Camera. Pills. I feel like it's a little unfair that I'm doing it on this, because this is pretty easy. Tape recorder. Pills. Oh. Oh, camera. Pills. Tape recorder. Pills. Camera. I figured it would be harder. Oh well. I mean, now it is. So now I have to fucking do it like this. Oh. Dislike. Big dislike. Hello? Is anyone in here? Bro, can we get away from the fucking wall, please? Stop! Please! I don't like this. Dude, I can't fucking walk like 5 seconds. Yeah, please. Cecil's journal entry number 3. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't. She shouldn't have been standing there, not in her condition. She shouldn't have been there that late. It wasn't good for her condition, but I did what I did and there's no going back. So that. Going back to that. I grabbed my scissors, but I wasn't going to stab her, honest. Just scare her to let me in. She was so scared I grabbed a handful of doctor drugs and flung open the door to get outside, but she was there. And the doorknob, it just hit her in the belly and she started bleeding down there. She should have moved. Why didn't she move? Her baby. That's so true. So true. But if the mother or father does not have schizophrenia and raised in a home without presence of schizophrenia, 1% incident rate. If they parents don't have schizophrenia but raised in an environment of schizophrenia, 3%. If parents have schizophrenia and not raised in an environment of schizo, 9%. If parents yes and environment yes, 17%. Which show how genes and environment play a role in schizophrenia. Hope that makes sense. It does. It basically means that, you know, basically the influence of schizophrenia. Though, let me ask you, what's an environment of schizophrenia versus, your parents being schizophrenic? Would it be like, oh, they work at a hospital or something? I figured it would be harder. Oh well, this might be the dumbest puzzle I've ever seen. I mean, they're all dumb puzzles. Cecil's journey, entry number 4. The reason I'm writing this down is to let you know, okay? Someone is following me. Ever since that night, the night I took those drugs from the free clinic, I keep seeing someone in a hoodie. Sometimes they have a pig mask on. I get confused sometimes. Maybe I'm seeing things, but it has to be her. She's pissed about the baby. It has to be her. Little does he know, it was the husband. Oh, is this fucking... Bro, I hate this so much. It's match, dude. We're just matching shit. Wait, I think that razor was like down here. Dum. A pollo. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's so fucking stupid. Look how easy this game is. It's so stupid. Stop! Thank God. I can actually play the fucking game. Remember the one Saw movie where John Kramer, as a Jigsaw, set up a puzzle where it was just, matching tile cards? Remember that? Oh, that makes sense. Sorry, so basically what I meant is in the foster family the twins were sent to, someone within the household had schizophrenia, so they aren't related but were raised in a home where someone had it. So rates where no one had it, the parents didn't, and the household they lived in didn't. Rates were 1%. But if the parents had it, and they were raised in a home where someone had it, 17%. Gotcha. So it's like, you know, I was gonna say if their parents have schizophrenia, wouldn't that also just be an environment as well that has schizophrenia? But it could be the case where the parent, you know, isn't directly watching over their child. Something like that.
Henry, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh shit. Ouch. I'm dead. Man, it ain't so easy being in a tramp. Also, thank you for explaining, you know, the situation and all that. I love talking about psychology. And it helps to know what the situation do be.
Henry, what the fuck are you doing? This can be quick or it can be messy.
I don't get what I'm doing. No, because in these cases, the children were surrendered at birth, so it's genetic influences. They were not raised by the parents. They were in foster... Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just thinking of, like, you know, if the parents were raising these fucking kids as being a schizophrenic and all that. But then that would be, you know... Then that would be, you know, parent as well as... Stop. As well as environment, right? So if the parent, like, you know, I understand what you're saying now is that, you know, they're in a foster care and they don't have, you know, parent that has this schizophrenia. Well, actually, wait. So just to ask again. So when they're in it, when it's the, you know, the parent has the schizophrenia, but the child is in foster care. Was there a percentage for that? Let me go check. Let me go take a look. Oh. So 1%. If the parents don't have schizophrenia but raised in an environment of schizophrenia, 3%. Parent have schizophrenia and not raised in an environment of schizo. So how does that affect them then? How would it be where the parents have it and it's still affecting them although they're in, you know, foster care? The fuck you, old man, I'll fucking kill you. I'd run too, bitch. What was he doing in here? Oh, he's setting up a fucking light puzzle for me. Great. I love these. Oh, I love light puzzles where they just... That was actually pretty easy. Whoops. I'm just too smart. Sorry. Because it's a generic disposition to schizophrenia. It implies that there is a genetic component to schizophrenia. Right? I guess that's what I was confused about. It's hard to imagine that someone can be genetically, like, you know, they could have the possibility or a higher risk of developing that. Because for me, it's like, you know, I guess what I'm struggling with is the whole idea that mental illness can be a genetic thing. So basically, they inherited a genetic component from their parents. Gotcha. Alright, I get what you mean now. Live or die, make your choice. I saved you.
Up out there!
Shut up! I'm working on it.
Fuck you! Get me out of here! Help! Help!
Lady, I'm fucking doing my best. Jesus. Yeah, I didn't get to work on most of that kind of stuff when I was still in college. It was like, hey, hope you like family issues, because that's what we're gonna learn about. And communication. Oh, is this pipe puzzle? My favorite. I love pipe puzzle.
Hello, Sarah. I want to play a game. You pollute your body with drugs and you sell your morals on the street corner for whatever you can get.
Hell, I'd buy it. I'd buy it.
A second chance. An escape from your addiction. But after his death, you slipped back into your old ways, didn't you? You are drowning in your own self-pity. Drain the water from the box by aligning the release pipes.
How do these people even get tested?
I don't think she can hold her breath forever.
Help me!
I'm trying my best, lady. Hey, what's this? Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I get it. There we go. I have to hold them there. I'm trying my best, lady. Leave me alone. I think she's gonna drown. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't think she's gonna live anytime soon. We about to see a death animation. That's pretty fucked, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be alive. Oh boy. Being generically disposed to something does not mean you will get it. It just is increased. It just increased the likelihood that you would. In molecular genetics, there are on and off genes, certain situations which tell a gene to activate or not. So you may carry a schizophrenic gene, but certain interactions are what can be the difference in developing it or not. No fucking way. You're joking, right? So you're saying you could carry, like, a depressive gene? And if you're, like, having a horrible situation happen to you, it could activate? Is that what I'm understanding? Like, you could go your entire life having a good life, and then say you have just, like, you know, a week of a really horrible shit time. And then, boom, your depression fucking thing kicks in. Is that what I'm understanding? And then you have that for, like, the rest of your fucking life. Basically, yes. What the fuck? Why didn't I get to learn any of that in fucking college? That's scary. That sucks. Life is horrible now. Now I wish I didn't know that. It's fucking horrible. Sorry. Thank you for telling me, but that makes me mad. That makes me wanna fucking go jump off a goddamn bridge, I'll tell you what. I like how she slapped the glass. She say, slappity slap, clappity clap, motherfucker. Okay, I gotta learn how to do this. So I think we should instead align it to the bottom. Dude, you're ruining my fucking shit, bro. Jesus, this one's so fucking slow. Literally look at that. That is so fucking slow. I changed my mind. We're gonna do the top one. Worst puzzle ever. Just putting it out there. Oh, I fucking hate this. I hate this so fucking much. What do you mean? That was perfectly it, was it not? Fuck off, lady. Just die already. Oh, you can have a predisposition to something in your environment, even down to what you eat can be the difference in if you get it or you don't. Some people recover, but most people have sorta on and off, like it goes away, then you relapse. That's fucking horrible. Bro, we need a fucking reset on the human mind, dude. Let's do some reconnecting up in there. That's ass, bro. Actual ass. Yo, bro, I had a burrito today. Now I am depressed. I know it's not that simple, but my God. It's fucking horrible. It's fucking trash. Lady, you ain't drowning. Shut the fuck up. Oh, thank God I'm a fucking pro, bro.
Are you all right? Do you know your name?
Sarah. I'm Sarah. Your father and I was an informant for him.
I'm sorry, Sarah. But what did Jigsaw mean about my dad giving you a second chance?
He was kind. And what you did to him, you're a monster.
What?
You know exactly what you did to him. You broke him. Fuck you.
Shit.
Bye, lady. Okay, just another Saturday. Okay, bye then. Oh. God fucking damn it. It's like, oh, sorry. You want out? Sorry. Let the little lady run out first. See my fucking game. I find it fascinating, but sorry if I scared you, lol. No, it is fascinating. It's just a little ass, you know? It's like, you know. And, you know, it's the fact that once it's on, it's never, like, gonna fucking be turned off again. I don't know. I wonder what the whole, what would you call it? Like, what's the advantages of depression or an anxiety? Why did our minds develop that way? In such a way that we have those issues, you know? Is it a actual, you know, assistance to us, or is it just a byproduct? I can't imagine it have like a fucking advantage. No, sorry. Door locked. Need nail, give nail, please give nail, give nail. Give nail, give nail, give nail, give nail. But yeah, thank you for, you know, chatting with me about all the psychiatry, psychologist, and therapist type stuff. It's very interesting. Don't really get to chat with a lot of people about it. Mostly because they don't find it as fascinating. I've always wanted to find out how to make people tick. Oh. Hello. Oh boy. Green and yellow. Let's do the yellow. Let's do the Mario. There's that one. Now we just need the little green motherfucker. There you go. Anxiety is kind of the product of when your brain spends too much time in flight or fight mode. It's not really advantageous. It's a sort of malfunction. See, that's what I mean. It's fucking malfunctioning. Like, goddamn, dude. It's a coping mechanism of the 21st century. Our body and minds developed over the years to prepare us for the shithole we call Earth we live in at the moment. I'm just kidding, by the way. Oh, you're right, Yataru. We do live in quite a shithole. It ain't too pretty right now. Admittedly.
These are like a family that your father left you and your mother for. If you think about it, you are practically related. Bound by blood. Better save him before the blood is squeezed from him.
Blood and fucking flesh and blood, the title of this game. Oh my god. Depression, I don't know. I don't really know of any advantageous things from it. Let's go find out. Let's go find out real quick. I wanna know. Why did humans develop depression? Depression prevention of infection. It has been hypothesized that depression is an evolutionary adaptation because it helps prevent infection in both the affected individual and his or her kin. First, the associated symptoms of depression, such as inactivity and lethargy, encourage the affected individual to rest. Bruh, I'm so depressed my arm got cut off today. Bruh. Go lay down or something, bro. Why did depression start in humans? The term depression began to appear in the 19th century, as did the modern concept of affective disorders, with the core disturbance now viewed as one of the mood. The 1930s saw the introduction of the defined criteria into official diagnostic schemes. Did early humans experience depression? Because of that, evolutionary psychologists believe that early humans did experience mental health issues like depression and anxiety. Abstract. Several authors have suggested that rather than being a disease state, depression is an evolutionary adaptation to a human social organization. How are those even connected? Bro! You get stabbed, it's like, oh shit, I'm infected. I guess I better go lay down. Boo. I don't think it worked. Let me go check this one thing. Cause this fucking book I'm reading. Right. Yeah, no one cares. Okay. Let me go and show you. It's this. Look at this, motherfuckers. Look at this. Look at this, motherfuckers. From Galen, the 4 temperaments of a personality, and they're like, yo, melancholic, phlegmatic, choleric, and sanguine. Which type of fucking personality are you, bros? Are you more of a melancholic, phlegmatic, choleric, or a sanguine, huh? A sanguine person has too much blood, sanguis, and is warm-hearted, cheerful, optimistic, and confident, but can be selfish. A phlegmatic person suffering from excess phlegm, phlegmatikos in Greek, is quiet, kind, cool, rational, and consistent, but can be slow and shy. The choleric, from Greek chol, meaning bile, personality is fiery, suffering from excess yellow bile. Lastly, the melancholic, from the Greek melis, chol, who suffers from an excess of black bile, is recognized by poetic and artistic leanings, which are often also accompanied by sadness and fear. Bro, which one are you, bro? Are you more of a black bile, a yellow bile? Come on, bro. Got too much blood? You realize this is a very old theory, though. Yeah, I know. It's like, down here it's like, although humorism is no longer part of psychology, Galen's idea that many physical and mental illness are connected forms the basis of some modern therapies. See? Whoa! Look at how this dumbass died. Galen discovered the functioning of many internal organs. He made mistakes because he assumed that the bodies of animals, such as monkeys and pigs, were exactly like those of humans. There's a debate over the date of his death, but Galen was at least 70 when he died. Like, bro. How can you confuse a fucking pig organ for a human organ? What an idiot. I'd say I'm definitely, I like to think I'm a sanguine, you know. Gonna be honest, I'm a little bit of a sanguine, am I right? I'm a melancholic. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Anyways, that's the book I'm reading. Look how, wait, no, before I go back. Look at all this shit I get to read about. Look at this. Be that self which one truly is. Like, what the fuck? Look at all these pictures. This is like a book for kids. I love it, because it makes me want to learn shit. Look at that. What's that? That's me, on a toilet, probably. The unconscious sees the men behind the curtains. Ooh, look, that's me crying. Childhood traumas may appear to be forgotten, but according to Pierre Janet, they can often remain in the subconscious part of the mind, giving rise to mental problems in later life. Oh, yeah, baby. Yes, honey. Mental trauma because you were a little baby and you got diddled. Whoa! I like to believe that most of it comes from childhood traumas. But there is also the portion that doesn't. Once a rat has visited our grain sack, we can plan on its return. I would like to read this book. I suggest going and downloading it. I think I got it for free off of somewhere. But it's called The Psychology Book Wait, here we go, look. There you go. The Psychology Book, Big Ideas Simply Explained. And then I use Sumatra PDF to read it. Yeah. Look at that. There's an association between insanity and genius. What we believe with all our hearts is not necessarily the truth. Insight may cause blindness. People do what they are told to. Only good people get depressed. Turn on, tune in, drop out. We become ourselves through others. What a man be, he must be. A man with a good... There's a lot. I like it. It's been pretty good so far, even though I'm on, like, only the second concept. I think it's been around forever. Just doctors were too stupid or refused to actually cure it and would throw them in the loony bin or lobotomize them. And instead of being like, we could have fixed it, they saved grace by saying, it's a new thing that's happening. Bruh, only recently have humans developed sadness. It's crazy, bro. I tell you, it's fucking nuts. I mean, so what? I, like, you know, lobotomized all these people and made them husks of their former selves.
Requires two pieces to function: a lever and the control device to use it. Find the pieces to control the elevator.
Bro, lobotomizing people is pretty fucked, you know.
Succumbs to his vices.
I think that's probably like the worst thing. I don't think I've ever said, or maybe I've said it like plenty of times on here, but I think the worst thing to ever do is to lose your mind, since that's basically home base. Like, once you lose that, it's like a fucking motherboard in a computer. Once you lose that, everything else doesn't fucking matter, because it's fucked, you know? It's like a computer where you super glued all your parts to the motherboard. I had to cover myself because I know someone was going to be like, but can't you switch out computer parts? I'm like, what? I'm melancholic. I think it's been around. You realize this is a very, very old theory, Lowell. We talk about this in the very beginning of our lectures and how the understanding of mental health ideas has changed over the years. Oh yeah, it's changed like a fuck ton. I would like to read this book. Definitely do it. How come I can't get diddled now? I swear I won't get depressed. Ooh, woo. Bro, I was so diddleable when I was a child, but now no one wants to diddle me. What's the fucking deal? But, yeah. Just gotta put on makeup. Gordon surveillance. I put Detective Carey on Gordon duty. He reports, her reports have been pretty standard up to now. Man works long hours, goes home to have a late dinner with his family, sleeps and repeats. But there was an anomaly last night. He spent 30 minutes in his car with Carla Song. Nothing sexual, but definitely outside a healthy teacher-student relationship. If Gordon is manipulating Carla Song, his alibi is no longer reliable. Gordon is back on the table as our chief suspect. I would like to read. But yeah, I'm always happy to talk psychology. I'm a little out of touch these days, but the basics are still there. Well, I always like talking about it. It's fun. The human mind is one of the most interesting things to a person. And I simply love trying to figure out how to make it work. Yeah, I just wish to make it work. Make the little monkey dance to my fucking theme song, motherfuckers. That's probably the worst thing, really. At least with cancer, there is a chance of survival. When your mind goes, it's pretty much over. Exactly. I think it's just horrible because it's like, you know, you have so many people that could be so bright and intelligent, and then it's like, you know, something happens and their mind goes kaput, you know? It's just really, really sad.
The next room holds a criminal released by your actions. He holds a key that you need to progress.
No, wait, I know. Wait, I remember the reason.
Doesn't play nice.
I remember the reason why fucking the thing is horrible. Losing your mind. It's because you don't even realize it. Bro, dementia is the fucking worst thing ever. Oh my god. Imagine just not knowing who you are or having fragmentations of what you were or who you are. Like, fucking horrible, am I right? I mean, I guess it's only a pro for people who don't even want to be themselves, but imagine just losing your entire identity. That's gotta be fucked. And then the other part is that people, you know, your family members know who you are, but, you know, they don't know who the new you is. I think that's the worst part about mental, you know, becoming mentally unstable. It's probably why I was so scared to take vitamin D pills when I was a kid. Because I was like, oh shit, I've already seen like how bipolar my mom is. I don't want to be like that, you know. Someone should have probably explained to me and been like, hey, you know, vitamin D ain't gonna fucking mess you up like that. Just goes to show that childhood trauma can have you make bad decisions later in life. I definitely don't regret, you know, not taking my vitamin D and then developing multiple sclerosis. Hey, I'm walking here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. Baby, my heart's on fire. I'm just manic, depressive, but I think I handle it pretty well with beer and cigarettes, unmedicated. Also, my legs don't really work, so that's also a problem, lol. It's fun. It's good. It's not like other afflictions don't also lead into mental, like, instability. I mean, imagine, like, if you're a ballerina or, like, a fucking Olympic person, an Olympic jogger or runner, or you're training for that, and then it's like, oh shit, there goes your legs. And like mentally you become more unstable because it's like, shit, now I'm really depressed. I want to fucking kill myself. I worked my entire life. I think that's the reason why I fear losing mentally. It's because it's like, you know, I sacrificed my whole life to have a big brain. Going out, having parties, doing sex, all that shit. I sacrificed it all so I could be a big brain fucking ugly bitch. If I lose it now, I'd be pretty fucked up. I'd be angered. But then again, I probably wouldn't know what happened to me, so I'd just be mad, bro. I used to play DDR at expert level. I had my own DDR grab bar. that me and my dad built to match the arcade and everything, and now it's all gone. Yeah, see? That's the horrible part about it. Doesn't matter if it's mental or physical, you know. Anything that takes away your ability to, you know, enjoy things, it's just horrible. I think it's kind of fucked as well. It's like, you know, at least in a fucking car crash, it's like, you know, my legs are gone. I have to deal with them. But if you just lose the sensation and ability to, you know, operate your legs, then it's like, oh fuck, now I just got dangly bits that don't even do anything. There's no sense of recovery and all that. Darkness illuminates, and yet I'm looking at everything. It doesn't illuminate nothing. I do miss playing DDR. At least I have other rhythm games. Now you can dance with your fingers. Whoa. Bro, you can dance with your fingers now, bro. Ain't that a cherry on top? Wow. So fun. Oh. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I already went in this room once. Oopsies. I could see where the fuck I'm going most of the time. Needle stack, I mean. Thank you. I think if I had the ability, I would elect for option amputation on both legs. As bad as that sounds, I think it would be healthier without the infection and swelling, right? But I feel like, especially if, you know, you're getting to the point where you can barely use them. You know, it would obviously have its own problems to deal with, of course, like being, you know, immobilized into a wheelchair, such. Now, what the fuck is this? What the fuck am I doing with my life? Fuck, I'm fucking stupid, bruh. Calm down, motherfucker. There we go. I'll get new legs like Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan! Did he actually get new legs? I don't remember that in the movie. That was like, you know, I thought the last thing was he was on a boat. Oh wait, no, I remember. He like married a fucking Vietnam person. He's like, I'll tell you, nothing's better than some tight Asian pussy. 620. Uh, 6 2 0. A save point. That's exactly what I need, because it's the 2-hour mark. He gets fake legs at the end. Oh shit. God damn. I pulled Gordon's patient list to see if there were any connections to Jill Tuck or Cecil Adams. No such luck. Charles Carl, brain cancer. Astrocytoma. A note says he's terminal. According to an internet search, he's really unlucky. They caught it too late. Campbell Iman, lymphoma, the T-cell kind. Underwent treatment, but it didn't take. A note says he's terminal. John Kramer! John Kramer! Brain cancer. Glioblastoma multiforme. Treatment didn't take. Note says he's terminal. Looks like Gordon gets all the terminal cases. Must be hard to take on an emotional level. Maybe hard enough to make him into a killer. Ooh! 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 Okay. Alright, anyways. I want to show you all what I'll be probably watching tonight. Or actually, I'll probably just post a link. It's so fucking cute. You wouldn't even understand it, you little slags. Twerking. Thank you. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Let me go get that link. It's called Rylakuma and Keru. Look at this motherfucker. Here, I'll just post it in chat. If you don't like it, shut the fuck up. But yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's been a cool time. I love you all dearly. I hope you all have a good rest of your fucking night. But yeah, stay healthy out there, people. Don't go too crazy. Oh Jesus, there's so many Hagrids on right now. But yeah, I love y'all. Tomorrow will be some more Yakuza and some more Saw. And probably a lot more talk about either religion, depression, traumas, etc., etc. But no, I enjoyed the talks today. It was very nice. It's fun to have a more deep and enlightening experience rather than just people playing poop sounds and me going, stop! You know. But yeah. Toodaloo, everybody. See you in the future. Bye-bye.